What's good, YouTube? We're here with Jonny Nagel, who just got first place at his regionals last weekend. What did you use?
Yeah, I was out at the Utah Regional. I used Speedroid Phantom Knights, just a pure version with no BA monsters main decked.
And let's go ahead and get into it, and then we'll talk about your tournament.
All right, cool. So 3 Terratop, Auto Top. We all know that. I played one Takanawa. I have gone back and forth with 1 or 2 copies, but for now is at the 1. 3 Tri-Eye dice, so this is like a Gardner. 3 boots, 2 cloak, 2 gloves. I'll explain my ratios later. 2 card trooper, yes, trooper. 2 twin twister, 2 cosmic cyclone. I like the variant. 3 machine duplication, baby. That's what it's about. Opening up with one of those bad boys. 3 speed recovery, absolutely busted card. Foolish, Rhoda, Geki, Warning, Latrin, 3 Fog Blade, 2 Wings, and 1 Sword. And then just to make things a little cute and techie, 1 Storming Mirror Force.
Nice.
That was for the main. For the extra deck, we got Trishula as the only synchro. I was playing the Stardust synchro monster that allows you to draw a card. I cut that though for 1 F-Zero, 1 Grand Pulse, 1 Shark, 2 Dante, 3 Break Sword, double Leviair, and for my targets for my break swords, we have Evil Storm Nightmare, we have a Steel Storm Roach, which is MVP card for me this weekend, and 2 Dark Rebellion Dragons.
Awesome.
And for the side deck, we got 2 Maxi, 3 Ghost Cherries, 1 Mischief of the Gnomes, 1 of each Twin Twister and a Cyclone, 3 Cycle Readers, 2 Kaijus, Sticky Kaijus, and 3 Grave of the Ancient Organism.
Alright, so let's get into that tournament report.
Sure. So, yeah, I went to the Utah Regionals last weekend, went undefeated, did not even really drop a game. The deck, I built the deck for a couple different reasons. The idea behind it all is that you get to kind of control the battle phase a little bit more with the dice, the fog blades, the storming mirror force. You kind of control, and with the other blades, I'm sorry, you get to control what's going on in the battle phase, especially. One of the best plays, obviously, is machine dupe on the Tri-Eye dice. So if you open up with the Terratop, you get to search the dice, summon the dice, machine dupe the dice. You get 2 more dice. Make double Dante, mill a bunch of Phantom Knight cards, gain advantage, protect the Dantes, protect your field.
And there's other cool plays too because they're tuners too.
Exactly. You have that Trish play, which I dropped in my feature match versus Jeff. It's kind of unique because a lot of players, you know, they see the Dante and they're thinking BA, or they're thinking plays like that, but you kind of throw them off guard with the things they didn't see coming.
And Dante's not necessary, so like if you get cherries, it doesn't hurt so bad.
Exactly. It actually doesn't hurt that bad at all. The deck also sets up a lot of OTKing. That's why I like it. You know, it's all about getting that turn back, even if my board is broken. That's why I play the double XYZ Rebellion Dragon, because there's so many different ways to just OTK, just keep floating, and then break sword, Dark Rebellion, beef them up, and going for games.
So do you have any notable rounds from your regional?
For my regional, yeah, there's a couple. Nothing really that stood out. Played a lot of the meta. It has a good Blue Eyes matchup. Obviously, Spirit is a problem because there is a lot of graveyard effects, but it's really just a unique deck that most players just don't really like speed recovery, for instance. Like this card is a monster reborn for a Speedroid monster. So every turn you're specialing Terra Top and you're searching the dice or the token on board. This card is overpowering because you can activate multiple in a turn. So you can actually speed recovery twice to special, or its graveyard effect is really strong. You can banish it the turn that it's not wasn't sent to the graveyard to add a Speedroid monster back from the grave. So this allows me to abuse Terra Top or also just abuse the Takana on board, because if I have multiple Terra Tops or dices, then I'm able to just add this back and special it like it's as if I was using multiple copies of this card. So also it's a free +1/1 milled, so it just adds on to the whole milling factor. Brought back a little bit of the past with the troopers, but honestly the trooper works with the machine dupe, so it's another target. If you open up obviously a trooper machine dupe, you're going to drop 2, 3, 6, and you could make another Dante, so that's 9 cards you're going to mill. And like I said, when you mill cards like this and the dice and the other Phantom Knight cards, you're going to gain so much advantage off the mill. So, or you can just keep the troopers out there like I explained, and if you mill some dices and you set some trap cards, you can protect the troopers and mill again next turn, which is really kind of blowout with all that advantage you're going to gain. So yeah, that's a little take on the deck.
Any shoutouts?
Shoutouts to All Seas Gaming in Aurora, Colorado. Team Ghost, definitely. Shoutouts to Brendan Beckman. He got 4th place out in OKC this weekend at the ARG. He's one of my best friends. Good job, BB. Shout out to all the guys that top 8'd here at the UDS. I came up short. I finished 20th place. It was a good tournament, fun. Good seeing everybody. I like this deck. It definitely is unique, and I hope that we might see it in the format, but as the format changes and new things come out, we'll see what happens.
And big shout outs to Troll and Toad and Team Zodiac.
Definitely. Shout out to Team Zodiac. Love my team, love my squad. And shout out to Troll and Toad. So thank you for the video.
All right.